Fast Fusion.
Yeah, we did play some of the earlier ones before. I know nothing about this one. I have not looked up anything besides that it's just a new entry. Fusion Shop, does that mean DLC? Well, I guess we just go straight into the championship, because that's probably like campaign mode. I'm thinking starting with high top speed. These first few tracks are probably going to be relatively easy.
Fast Optics. Green Park.
Looks straightforward enough, though.
3, 2, 1.
Trying to get a feel for how sensitive the steering is.
Brilliant move!
Yep, kind of got trapped in there. At least I'm not the only one. We're doing a little better now, kind of getting the feel of things. Or at least were. Oh, I did it twice. Well, credits may not actually be a bad thing. That might mean that you're just unlocking stuff in-game rather than it's all being DLC you have to pay real-world money for. Unless you can also buy those credits with real-world money.
You're bending space-time!
If we can just avoid being crushed again, we might be alright. Oh, the timing on these. We should be able to at least get a podium here. We don't horrifically screw up here. Ah, I knew it. We're still in this top 3 at least. Okay, so you do have to jump across there. Oh, these fans are killing me. Okay, so you can boost into people and knock them out as well. That was embarrassingly bad, though. The, yeah, those fans.
Cuevas del Sol. Three, two, one.
If we don't do much better this time, I'm going to be looking to switch vehicle. So we plowed through a few there. That helps a lot. Knowing that you can do that, you're not just stuck in traffic. You can bully your way through. So I do also wonder if this is one where like you're expected to do poorly at the start until you can get some credits to get upgrades.
Only 2 laps to go.
You've gone up to that upper level there. I think I really need to be jumping at all of those.
You're a quantum surfer.
So if there are upgrades, that also leads to another strategic question. Well, do we upgrade ourselves or do we upgrade vehicles? Because if we're upgrading vehicles, we'll want to pick a vehicle that we want to stick with for a while to invest in.
You reached 3rd place.
Podium, nearly second. So we did better at least. We're far enough behind that it's going to be difficult to catch up, but not impossible. Because we need both first and second to do poorly.
Redwood Forest. 3, 2, 1.
I don't know if I can call the doing better in that one really a jump in skill. I think a lot of that just came from not having to deal with fans. Oh, we were doing so well, and then for the second time, I mixed up the boost and the jump button. That sent us back, and now we're caught up in traffic. I did it again. I meant to jump there, I hit boost.
Only 2 laps to go.
Okay, that bought us some space. I thought I was going to go over it. I switched too early. Third again. Oh wait, no. I was thinking that was last lap. Just to see the other side here, because we got a big buffer around us. There's no way we're catching up to first at this point. I mean, that's kind of what I remember from the earlier games too, is there's if you get a lead early on, you can get a gap that is so big it's hard for anyone else to catch up, because everyone else is caught up in traffic. All right, second, so we did a little better. And second overall, too. That's... Oh, no. Never mind. Well, still, not the worst for first time. I want to go check out the shop and see what upgrades look like.
Congratulations!
Oh, we got a bunch just for finishing as well. Okay, so that's just for unlocking new vehicles. So it's not persistent upgrades. There are a few we could afford. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to the weight earlier either. So we were a heavyweight, which is probably good for plowing through others, but not for the acceleration. I'm kind of thinking about the Bliss one here. It seems like kind of a good mix overall while still having a really high top speed, which would help. For weight, I don't want an ultra lightweight because I'm going to get knocked around too much in traffic. What we had before was probably a little too much, so this is probably a kind of a good middle ground. Well, we'll give it a try. We'll see how it goes. Oh, that is fusion. Okay. So for another 300, we can fuse these two. Doesn't really show you what the result is going to be, though. It only is like a rough estimate. And also, interestingly, notice this one is 270 when I picked Bliss first. If I do the same pairing, but I pick Zebra first, it's a different price. So that kind of implies that order matters. I think we'll do another race with oh, you need to pay to unlock additional cups as well. We'll do another race with the new car. Then we'll come back, we'll try a fusion and see how it goes. Just so we have a baseline understanding of what this vehicle's like. Alright, let's see if we can avoid being destroyed by the fans here. It is slow off the line. Feels slow overall, even though I think it had better stats than the previous one. We are doing better to start, at least. Kind of got pushed into that one. I was trying to go around. Trying to stay toward the center on the fans. That way I have either route I can go to.
Only 2 laps to go. You're rewriting history.
The other thing I haven't quite figured out yet is if you lose speed when you jump and you're in the air. It's hard for me to be paying attention to where I'm going and watching the speedometer at the same time. And we lucked out with him crashing there. We're doing much better, but we don't really have the kind of the lead I would like. So it's like we barely even tapped there. I wonder if it's just the vehicle that weighs more wins, regardless of how hard you hit or from what direction. Yeah, because we just can't touch them at all. I thought it was you just had to be boosting through them, but I guess you just cannot touch a heavier vehicle. Just need to not crash now.
You reach first place.
Much better this time. I think that is half practice, half a better vehicle. Only a few seconds ahead though, so not like we're doing amazing.
Ruelas del Sol.
Well, we did better on these other tracks the first time too, so
3, 2.
that could be a good sign. Yes, we were grinding up against that one without crashing, so I think it really is just all about weight. And I shouldn't have jumped and boosted. So I think you can boost to make up for not jumping to get the extra speed, but doing both and you're going to overshoot. That was a little too close for comfort.
Only 2 laps to go.
The leader at least is not too far ahead this time. We have a little bit of a lead now, too. I think if we can follow the classic strategy of don't crash, we should be good. Our lead has lessened. We did the same thing again. We can probably make up a few places, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get back to first. Stay up here and we'll avoid traffic. Still a podium. We probably would have had it if we didn't crash, so. Oh, and whoever got first did terribly in the first round, so we're actually still okay.
Redwood Forest. Three, two, one.
Yep, I jumped too much again. I didn't expect there to actually be collision on those higher parts this time. Knocked out a few there. Okay, up to third on the first lap. I'm happy with that. That was a little risky if he was going to take us out when we tried to bump into him, but it worked out. Like that. That is kind of tricky if it is weight-based because it's hard to make a snap judgment on if another car is going to be heavier than you or not. I mean, I know I'm kind of in the mid-weight tier, but the looks of the car don't always match up with how much it actually weighs. And again, I think it's just the classic don't crash strategy. It might be fine if we get second anyway. So we have enough boost. We should... I was a little too late there. And I somehow got very lucky there. And then immediately lost it again. Yeah, those logs come up a little too fast to easily react to. That probably puts us second or third overall. All right, we got lucky. I'm not sure I'd call three-way tie for first a great win, but it's a win. Alright, so we can use that to unlock the next cup. But before we do that, let's go check some fusion. We get a letter grade for when we try to do the fusion, but we don't get a letter grade for our current vehicles, so it's hard to compare. But I guess we just gotta try it. It's cheap enough.
Sevice LLP.
Okay, so better top speed, better boost, which is actually basically exactly what I wanted. We are a little lighter weight than the old Bliss one. So it'll be interesting to find some better combos. We probably do want to unlock everything, even ones we may not exactly want to start off with, just so we have more fusion pairs we can check. Oh, it does also remove them as vehicles you can fuse unless you take them apart. So that is a little bit of investment. Alright, let's try the new cup we got here.
Indigon. Sevice LLP. Vale Valley.
I missed the start. I missed the start like that. Oh, and I crashed too. If I missed the start like that, it's probably really better to just restart, especially in the first race, but I don't know, it feels kind of cheating. Used up a ton of boost, but we're at least competing now. Again, first lap and we're in top 3. We overshot that again. It seems another case where we jumped and boost and we overshoot. Alright, so I think on the collision thing, if you are an even weight pair and one of you boost, then that kind of is the tiebreaker of who's going to spin out. Oh, that was too close for comfort. I got to be more careful about those jumps. And we got landed on. That was a little better. Seems whether you jumping just a little early makes a big difference in where you land.
You reached first place!
We're improving. Not bad for first time encountering the track.
Yama Crest. Three, two, one.
That was a good start. Got a knockout right off the bat. This one being stuck in the pack would be painful with how tight the track is. I still haven't been able to tell for sure, but it definitely feels like when you're in the air, you're slowing down. Oh, even that.
Only 2 laps to go.
Yeah, there's way too many times I'm overshooting the jumps like that. I gotta get a better feel for how far a jump is gonna take you. Barely leading into the final lap. Switched a little too early there. Don't have much of a lead, so can't really afford mistakes.
You reach first place.
First again. How much of this can I put on skill improvement, and how much of it can I put on better vehicle from the Fusion? Oh, we're in the rain.
Three, two, one.
Welcome to the bitrate destruction track. This one, it's also hard to see far out in the distance because of how much the track blends in with the background, with everything just being gray.
Only 2 laps to
Neck and neck. Seems we often gain a lot of places as we're going around the lap, and then lose them all right near the finish line. I wonder if that's just because everyone else pushes harder to make up places right before the finish. I think we got first in the previous two, so as long as we get top 3 here, I think we'll be fine. Still get first overall.
You reach first place!
There we go. Yeah, we kind of dominated a little bit in that one. I think we're getting the hang of things. That's probably a good point for a first episode. We'll come back and do some more of this, though. We'll have some more tomorrow. I'm liking what I see so far. I think the fusion adds a nice way to add some complexity here, rather than just having progressively unlocking better vehicles. Well, that's enough for us to unlock a few more. So we'll probably buy a couple more vehicles and do take a look at some more fusion next time as well.